All right, guys, so if you saw the last video, we finally got the F80 single turbo all together. Today we're gonna go and try and get the rebuilt title for this. So I had gotten this car at auction, comes as a salvage title depending on the situation, and originally had a bumper hit here, which like you literally can't see, and this damage in the back. And that's why I supposedly went to auction. That's what Copart marked it as, front damage and rear damage. Ended up getting the car, and immediately off the trailer it had rod knock. So as you've seen in the other videos, possibly put a new motor in, and now we just have to get the title inspection that everyone in Georgia is apparently scared of. Not sure why. I've done it in Colorado a bunch of times, and the process is pretty easy. So we'll see if they give us any headaches. Should be pretty straightforward with the 3-4 papers that I've already filled out. And in addition, we have the new truck that we're going to see if it tows appropriately. These trucks really aren't meant for towing, and some people do have their issues with it. Just suspension wise, it's very soft. But I did install some airbags not too long ago to help with the squat, and these airbags I think go up to 100 psi, and these are at 50 right now, and it's perfectly leveled. Let's go do this little private company inspection, $100, and then we're off to the tag agency. Still on normal streets, no highway yet, but feels like a normal truck. I think the Raptor's like programming, at least with like the 2019 Raptor stuff, which is a different shock setup than 2016 to 18. It's pretty like active, like you can feel it doing stuff and tweaking stuff. Like definitely the throttle response is a little different. That's improved, and it has a brake controller and all that, and everything seems fine. No real issues, not very bouncy at all. And not sure if it's the airbags, but I guess we'll see as we go. The only concerning part about towing with a Raptor is the miles per gallon. I have not heard the greatest things. So I've seen like 9 to 11. So I guess we'll see on the highway. I reset the MPG meter, so we'll see how it does. All right, first thing, notice on the highway, super planted. There's really no, nothing, no swaying. I know the truck has like a sway control thing, which is pretty cool. But if you look at the wheel, I mean, it's like everything's planted. I'm going a little slower than normal. There's a lot of people, but yeah, pretty planted. All right, inspection done with here. Just gonna put the camera up here and talk a little bit while I get this strapped down. Overall, all the hype is fake, I guess. The inspection is just a normal inspection of the car, and the reality of it is really that the people of Georgia are doing bullshit work on these cars, and then they get caught because they bought the wrong car or did something, to cut corners, and then they blame it on the state inspection. And it's not, they put the car in the lift, which is, that's one step that at least Florida and Colorado don't do. But yeah, it's just a normal inspection. Like you're checking to see if airbags were popped. You're checking to see all the trim pieces. Like it's a normal, acceptable inspection. Nothing out of the ordinary. I would probably compare it to an inspection that's done maybe overseas in another country. I think if you're, you know, in Netherlands or Germany or anywhere, you know, it's not as lenient as America, and that's all this is. Hey. Yeah, they're not bad. I did have to change, oh, it was really the trailer's fault. I did have to change the, I need like D-ring. Like it's sub D-rings, it's of these hooks.
Does it?
Yeah, but they're good. They're like $100 Amazon ones. Like, they hold up.
Yeah, I got the orange ones, but this.
Oh, okay, I know which one. Vulcan.
This one you'll go to process, and it's in Atlanta, or you can mail it, but it's quicker to go down.
Oh,
there.
You don't go to normal.
No, if it was rebuilt, you would, and then you sign there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then on this one, the only mistake you did was put it zipped right there. So you might have to redo this one and not put it
But
zipped.
because of the new motor, maybe?
No.
No, keep it.
Yeah, you would probably put not actual.
Oh, not exempt.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
so maybe fill it out again?
I probably would, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I did. Actually, I think I did a duplicate one empty, or I have it in there.
Yeah, there's one in
There's
here.
one there? Yeah, it was like, make
here,
sure.
You don't have to put anything here.
Okay.
But yeah, you did good. So
better than some people's paperwork, I hope.
Yeah, it was good. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you for everything. What was your name again?
Bradley.
Oh, you are Bradley.
Yeah,
oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was looking at your birthday. I was born October 8th in '94.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Nice talking to you, brother. Appreciate everything.
Appreciate it. You take care.
Thank you. You see what I mean? Like, it's not the inspectors here. It's the people of the south of Georgia. That's the problem. You know? And classic, blame it on something else, not yourself. Just processing everything. Like, look how nice that guy was. You're telling me you're gonna blame that guy? You're telling me that it's that guy's fault that you failed your inspection. Come on. Come on. So now gave me the paperwork, and I thought we had to go, at least in Colorado and everywhere else, you take it to like your tax collector or tag agency. So I guess now we go to a office in Atlanta, which is hour-ish away from me, depending on how bad traffic is. Then submit that paperwork to them, and then they send me a rebuilt title, maybe, I hope. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask them. Fair question to ask. So yeah, pretty straightforward. I mean, they don't even question, really modifications in the sense of engine modifications. He said that's not really what you're looking for. You're doing an inspection of the car to make sure that it's fine. And it's pretty crazy here that everyone just drives their car in. So, I mean, apparently you're not supposed to do it, obviously, but I wonder if, at least in Colorado, the state inspection would definitely be like, nope, you cannot drive your Salvage half. And what's even worse, all the cars are half apart. I'm still kind of in shock almost that everyone made this such a big fucking deal. I don't understand what the deal was. Like, what was the problem? Like, it makes me, we're talking about it too in there. Like, the cars that he probably gets are terrible, and that's the real problem, Raptor does exceptionally well, I'll be honest. I was expecting it to, at least as a chassis, feel a lot softer, and I wonder if the $300 for the airbags is what does it, but drives very good, torquey enough, very happy. At least with a aluminum trailer. This trailer weighs 1,200 pounds or 1,350 or something like that, so it is obviously light, and they do get expensive, but if you find one used, you can get a decent deal on it. But let's do a merging on the highway speed. And steering wise too, I'm very impressed. It's very rigid, and I don't even have it in like the tow haul mode, I think it is. I think it goes into 4x4, and on the highway or driving around, you don't need 4x4 to tow. So feels good. Feels great. Like 70 miles an hour. Don't feel a thing. All right, back home from the inspection. Overall, truck did really good. I think it was about 9 miles per gallon with some elevation change. The airbags, I think, did a huge difference. I mean, if you look at the truck now, it's like perfectly equal. All right, so 24 miles, 9.7 miles per gallon, and there's a decent amount of elevation change near me, so, you know, maybe 10 and a half, let's say, if on a flat Florida road or a flat Georgia road. And yeah, so truck did great. Could maybe use a little bit more power, but for the most part, once you're going, it's pretty good. And stabilization wise, it's pretty good. And overall, as you guys saw, inspection of the car, super normal. It's literally just, as a friend said, multi-point inspection that probably every other country does that America just isn't used to. So all good there. And yeah, I think I'm gonna pull the trailer off. We now have to take the inspection paperwork that they gave me and take it down to Georgia's Department of Motor Vehicle, which is in Atlanta. So got to figure that out. I think I'll go tomorrow. And then we got a rebuilt title for this thing. So went down to Georgia Motor Vehicle, brought the inspection sheet that the inspector filled out and some other little stuff, and submitted everything. 10 minutes later, I have like an approval for registration. All I have to do is go to my tax collector office and pay my, we'll call it sales tax or TAVT in Georgia. And yeah, then we got a registration. So let's see. So we're going to close out this video. If you're here for the F80, I have a video that I just posted kind of doing the first drive with it. It's amazing. And if you're here for the new truck, I had a Ram 3500 before, and it was just kind of overkill for everything. Concluded, can tow very well. And yeah, gonna get this unloaded, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.